everyone, we are creating day number 1 of the 12 days of Christmas, and we're going to create this very simple and cute ornament. It's going to take some designer series paper, a trimmer, a punch, a stamp, and some ribbon. Oh, and of course your bone folder. Let's get started on our ornament. So this is the ornament, and you've got different sizes of these ornaments you can get at any craft store. Some are glass, some are plastic. So that's going to depend how many pieces of paper you need inside. So this, I think, took about 9 pieces. And so I've started with just a variety of pieces. The paper I'm using, you can see I've used quite a bit of it on some other projects. So this is the Painted Christmas Designer Series paper. You can use any designer series paper. You can mix and match. You could even make some things different colorful, or you could use cardstock. It really doesn't matter, however you want to create your ornament. So I've already got these cut, and these are 6 inches by 1/2 inch. Now if you've got a larger size ornament, I think this is about roughly 2 inches. Let's see, about 2.5 inches in diameter. So if you've got a larger one, you might want to try maybe a 3/4 inch or an inch, depending on the size of your ornament. Okay, so the first thing that we'll need to do is we will need to curl these, and I'm just using the bone folder, and you're basically breaking down your fibers, and what you're gonna see is the outside piece, the one that curls to the outside, that's what you're gonna see in the ornament, okay? Now, to get these in here, kind of curl them up, and I don't want them curled like this because then they end up staying like that inside the ornament. So I want to kind of space this out, kind of make it a long curl, okay? And then we'll add that into the ornament. And you want to make it small enough that it will go through the opening there. So let's see. I didn't make it small enough. Let's try this again. You'll have to, each time I make one, I have to, the first one is a little bit difficult to try and just get the right size. And then after that, it's good to go. Okay, so, you know, I've got kind of a whitish or a light color that's in there. So I want some red. So this is actually the opposite side of that paper. So I'm gonna add this, and you just keep curling until you get it to the right amount of paper pieces that you want in there. And depending on, you know, your color scheme, what, you know, if you want to do blues, you know, go ahead and do some blues, maybe some or greens, you know, just, you know, however it is that you're decorating or what those ornaments are for, you may want to have a different color scheme. So I'll just fold this one up, or, well, actually not folding, we're curling. Okay, we'll add this also. Okay, so I think I need maybe one of these. That's a little bit, got a little more of a darker print to it. And this also has some crumb cake background to it. So I also could be using crumb cake. Okay, so let's curl that in and add that to our ornament. Okay. Okay, so that's 4, and I hope you can see that, you know, it's starting to fill up a little bit. Let's see, what else do I have? Well, I think I'll take this lighter green. I think this is soft sea foam, and we'll add the lighter green in there. You can curl this as much as you want. Basically, you're just breaking down those fibers so that you can insert that into the ornament. And I'm not sure if the bigger ornaments actually have a wider opening. I just have this one size right now, but I'll have to test that out as well. Or if you test it out, definitely let me know in the comments, post a picture, you know, anything like that. I'd love to see your creations using this method. So I love to see all the different ways people can make the same idea, but they turn out so differently. It's awesome. Okay, let's see what's on the back side of this. I think I'll try this outside part. And mine are getting a little bit full. I don't think I'm quite gonna get to 9 pieces. But we'll see here. I think maybe one more piece. I think I'll do this piece. Okay, so again, we're just curling and curling. And if you're rewatching this, definitely you can fast forward through all of those pieces because, you know, it's the same thing. Okay, so we are going to put our hanger back on here. Okay, all right, so this looks pretty awesome as it is, but we still want to add just a little bit extra. So I'm going to clear this away. Okay, so we're going to add some real red ribbon. This is the faux linen ribbon, and it is the real red color. And that's going to match some of the reds that are in the ornament. So I'm just going to add a bow. And actually, before we completely tie that bow, I'm actually just tie a knot here, tie it off, and we'll stamp a minute. So set that aside, and there's that little piece there. Okay, so we're actually going to stamp using real red, and I'm using the sweet candy canes, and we're using this Christmas cheer stamp. But you know, you could use any stamp set that you have with a small sentiment, and then we're going to punch it out with this oval. Let me open my real red ink. Okay, and then we'll just stamp that right here, middle. Okay, close this back up because I'll get a project in there. Okay, and let that dry just a bit. We're going to stick this down in there. Hopefully I've left enough space there. And let's see, I'm a little crooked there. Okay, so we're going to snip off an edge. Sometimes that happens. It doesn't fit in the punch. I probably should have stamped that a little bit closer to the edge. Okay, so let's do it this way. Actually, I'm gonna go down to the end here because I also made a little boo-boo there. I have a little extra piece of little shadow there of my ink. I guess I pressed a little bit too hard into the ink pad. So I'm actually gonna go down here because I'm also gonna punch a hole here, and it's gonna thread through that ribbon. All right, so there's my piece. Put this away, and we'll bring a hole punch. So you can use any size hole punch, but I'm gonna use this one that's a little bit bigger just because I wanna make sure my ribbon goes through. So I'm just going to punch that in there. And then we're going to thread this onto our ornament. Now, if you don't want this little tag, you definitely don't need to add this on here, but I always like to have a little something on there. You could stamp a sentiment, you could stamp, you know, the year, you know, there's all sorts of things that you can do with this. So it could even be an image. Maybe a holly berry, maybe with some extra rhinestones on it. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. And you could also use whatever size tag that you would like as well. Okay. So I like kind of a big bow with tails for my ornament. All right, so then we'll take our ribbon scissors and we will slip that off. So now we have our ornament. So here is our finished product. I would love to see what you create. So please post some comments and let me know what you think. If you would like supplies and directions, please look at the links in the video or in the descriptions. I'll have all the supplies that we use and then also where you can purchase the ornament items. Thank you for watching and stick around for day number 2.